sitting here like a moron going, am I live? Am I live? Am I live? How are y'all doing today? It's raining here, so I'm able to do this instead. Can y'all hear me? Is everything going good? Can y'all hear me? I'm trying to be loud.
Can you look at my phone?
No. Yay! My youngest is awake finally. He is not normally awake. But we're going to see if I can do this thing. We're going to share a little bit of a live that KJ did in her Instagram. And I didn't know if y'all had seen it or not. So I did a little bit of editing to it to where I can go ahead and put my little tit-tats in there, you know, where they need to be. But, okay, baby. It's good to see you too, Chronic. Yeah, I've been suffering with a little bit of arthritis. It's kind of, you know, taken over me just a little bit, but I've been trying to entertain y'all while I was down. So hopefully y'all got a little bit of entertainment. So are y'all ready to start this? If I can, we're going to see. Let's see if it'll do it. I think I'm going to have to just do it through my editing software because it's not wanting to actually pull up as a full screen, but hopefully y'all can still hear her and y'all can give me your opinions as we go. That's what we're going to try to do. I'm just talking and talking and talking. Yeah, that's normally what I do. I just talk a lot. So let's see if I can get this to pull up. I don't know that I can. All right, guys, let's try this. Hey, thank you. I talk a lot. Okay, let's try this and see if we can get this going. Let's try. Well, that one's not it. Okay, so how do I do this now? I want to share my screen. Does anyone know how to do a share screen here? Because it's not letting me share my screen. Ooh. Let's see. Do I do this? Let's see if this works.
I haven't been online all day, and I did not do any videos today because today has been a, what do you call it, like a research day for me. I've been on the phone a lot, talking to a lot of people, and just learning a whole lot about what's been going on. And
there's got to be an easier way to do this. Were y'all able to actually see that? Let's see. Y'all probably weren't able to see that. I'm trying to share a file. I bet you I have to export it first. Oh, and that's going to take me forever to do. Let's see if I have to export it first. I'm sorry, guys. I really am not prepared for this, obviously. So let's just chit chat and see if this is going to work, because what I was doing was not working whatsoever at all. I'm trying to go over one of her live streams, but I'm not able to go over it. So this may be a fail altogether. It may just fail me altogether. Let's see. Because y'all couldn't see my screen, could you? When I was playing it? You could hear it, you just couldn't see it. Well, shooting a monkey. I'm trying to make it into a video now, so maybe I can just go ahead and... Oh, you're good with just hearing it? I don't know if y'all can hear me or see me too whenever I'm doing it like that. I don't know if y'all can or not. You see the screen but not the video? Okay, I guess what I need to do next time is download it as a video and then let y'all see the video. But I'll go ahead and do it this way until it gets done. So I'm going to restart this, and then I will give you just a little bit of my insight as I do this. So we'll do this the hard way this time, and the next time I'll be better at it. I'll get better at it. Alrighty. So I'm sorry, guys, that I can't get it to where y'all can see the screen or see her on screen, but you know, we'll just roll with it. So let's go with... Okay, so let's get back to where we were, and then I'll give you my opinions on it.
I haven't been online all day, and I did not do any videos today because today has been a what do you call it? Like a research day for me. I've been on the phone a lot, talking to a lot of people, and just learning a whole lot about what's been going on. And
so she's talking about people like survivors calling her and stuff like that. So that's what she's talking about. And yeah, we're just going to continue, and we're just going to overlook that. And there's going to be a little
like
gaps.
a lot of what's in my inbox right now. And then it's also filled with discussions about other Duggar boys, where I'm, again, not going to release any names because at this point I don't have any names to give you that have any substantiated, credible victims.
So she's actually saying that she doesn't have anything that she can give because there's nothing credible right now, but you know, she's still going to put it out there and she's still going to say it. So come on now, Katie Joy. All righty, let's continue.
I am not implying that a child goes to the police. And sometimes I get really frustrated that people really think I'm that stupid that I would imply that a child go to the police and that a parent not report it to the police.
Okay, so what I did with this video is I actually went ahead and edited out a whole bunch of it because I don't care about talking to about the IPLP and stuff like that. I don't care about talking about all that. I really don't. And I'm sorry if you do, but I don't. So she's talking about victims calling her and talking to her and her having to spend all day on the phone with victims. And I was just like, let's get rid of all of that. We don't need to hear, you know, that you've spent an all day researching stuff, and we don't need to hear all that. We don't need to. We just know that she wasn't online Friday. So let's continue.
I worked so hard on this, and it's like consuming my life right now because everyone is like in my inbox. I can't even move on to other stories right now because I can't even get a break.
The problem is, Katie Joy, with you not being able to take a break is that you tend to go over the Duggars a lot, and the Duggars is your content. So whenever you're actually thinking about it, if you're not researching it and you're not going over the Duggars, then you have no content. Okay, guys, everything in here is my opinion and my opinion alone. I need to go ahead and say that. Everything is my opinion. So it's going to be a lot of my opinions.
And people keep criticizing me, and they say, why aren't your sources going on the record? Because they're terrified. They are terrified of the leaders of this cult.
So your sources won't go on record, but also at the same time, with your sources not going on record, then that shows that there's no proof of sources. Am I overthinking this, or am I right on about this? I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the son and the Ashley and stuff like that. Yeah, well, we'll be talking about that most definitely. All right, let's continue.
And if I wasn't doing my job, nothing that I would report would actually come true.
Yeah, but she went off of what the son was saying, right? Pretty much, the son, because the son kind of served her a cease and desist. So pretty much, she went off of what the son was saying.
Do you know what I learned today? At one point, when they lived in that house that had 3 bedrooms that they were renting before they built the big house,
She's talking about the Duggars.
Clark Wilson moved in with them. They had 3 bedrooms and they had 27 people living in that house. 3 bedrooms and 27 people living in a 2,000 square foot home. 3 bedrooms and 27 people, because Clark and his 8 kids and his wife moved in with the Duggars while he helped them build their house.
I just wonder, does that help her when she repeats herself over and over and over again? Does that help something? I don't know, but she does that a lot. She really does. She does that a whole lot. And I wonder if she has proof of this. She's saying it, so I wonder if she has proof. Okay, let's continue.
27 people.
Here we go again.
In a 2,000 square foot house. If that gives you any, and this is around the time that all this stuff is going on with Josh, and he's abusing the girls, that should give you sort of a level of the chaos that's going on in this house. They have 27 people in their homes.
She keeps repeating herself over and over and over again. Oh my goodness
Something else
gracious.
I was told is that Jim Bob didn't actually sleep in the same room with Michelle. She slept on a recliner. She did not sleep in bed with her husband. She slept on a recliner in the living room with Jana and the baby.
Point that out. Yeah, she had to point
that
out.
Jana? Weird. And Jim Bob slept with all of the boys in the master bedroom. So weird. They had 3 bedrooms. Like, why is he sleeping in the master bedroom with all the boys? Probably to keep an eye on Josh, right?
Or maybe because he wanted to. If there was that many people in the house at one time, maybe he wanted to just sleep in the room with the boys. Is that possible? I mean, does it always have to be something negative? I just don't like all the negativity all the time. I don't.
I said, well, were there locks there for the girls' rooms? Not that I remember. Okay. And then someone else told me, well, Michelle always said that she had back problems. And so it was more comfortable because she was having so many pregnancies. I mean, you remember, like, I had bulging discs with my pregnancy. So I know how bad back pain can be.
So that right there answers why Michelle would be sleeping in the recliner, because she has back problems. And for, somebody that actually has back problems, that would be myself. And I had back surgery. I know how uncomfortable things can be. And so sleeping in a recliner is not that unheard of. It really isn't. But all right, we continue on with this.
So she just was more comfortable on the recliner. But why, again, is Jana sleeping out there with her? That's weird. There's just so many unanswered questions. But 27 people in a house, like, did they ever mention that publicly? Did they ever say, yeah, we had 27 people here?
I wonder who her source is that says that there was 27 people living in that house. I wonder. I really, really do. You're right, Shiloh. There's a lot of big families that live in small homes. I'm sorry I can't get the screen to share. I tried. I'm getting it. I'll get it. I promise y'all. But at least y'all can hear it. So let's continue.
I'm going to turn on comments because I want to know if anyone has heard this before.
Oh yeah, she likes to turn off
people
comments.
In a 3-bedroom. Has anyone heard that before? Clark Wilson and his family lived with them at that 3-bedroom house. Have you ever heard that?
I wonder if this is fact or if this is just coming from one of our sources.
They've never said that publicly, have they? It was super illegal
If
to
y'all
have
could
that
see
many
how
people in
she's
that house.
smirking,
2 bathrooms.
she's just
2 bathrooms.
smirking through this entire thing.
Yep. And this was when they were filming. So when they were filming 19 kids in county or 14 kids and pregnant again, they were staying there. They just didn't show you his kids. They just pretended like they weren't there. They were there. Yeah.
Are you sure that they were
Jana
there?
was there to help with the baby. Why is it only Jana? Why is it only Jana that's helping with the baby? There's 3 other girls that could also help. Why only Jana? Why only Jana?
What is your obsession with Jana? Guys, help me with this. What is her obsession with Jana? Because I don't know. I have no idea what her obsession with Jana is. She will post it on Instagram and she will just go on and on. I don't understand what her obsession with Jana is. I don't understand that whatsoever at all. But maybe I'm not meant to understand that. There's a lot of things with Kata Joy that I am just not meant to understand. I have come to that conclusion. Older girls had a room, the boys had a room, and Michelle had a room. Oh, cool. She's jealous of Jana. Pretty much, Jana's mentioned a lot in this, guys. So, oh my goodness gracious. Alrighty, let's continue with this. I'm sorry, if y'all need more breaks in between, y'all just let me know, and then we'll chit chat in between. But I got this, on my editor, and I'm just kind of playing it from there. And thank you, Chronic. I don't think anybody's meant to understand her whatsoever at all. Alrighty, guys, let's continue.
Jana's not a slave, so why only Jana? But why only Jana? Yes, she would have to why only Jana, right? Why only Jana?
Why keep repeating
why
that?
only Jana? I don't know what's going on with Jana. If Jana, as a 31-year-old, isn't leaving, and everyone I talk to says that she's really quiet and she's so locked up and she won't talk to people, and Jim Bob is really controlling of her and she's not allowed to travel, you guys, without someone being there with her.
What's the big deal about that? Maybe he's just afraid, or she's afraid of traveling. Maybe. All kinds of people are afraid to travel. I'm afraid to go on an airplane. I'm afraid to go on a ship. I'm afraid to go on a lot of things. I'm not afraid to get on a horse, but I'm afraid of getting on everything else. I'm just like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not what we do. We travel by car. That's what we do around here. We travel by car. So maybe, just maybe, Jana doesn't want to travel by herself. And it's not that unheard of. It really isn't, Miss Katie Joy.
I feel like she's under such tight control because she either knows something that, part of me believes that there's such a tight control around these kids. And this is just my belief. I have yet to prove this.
Exactly. You're yet to prove it. You can't prove any of what you're saying because you just have sources.
Is because they have secrets that Jim Bob doesn't want to get out. And so he has to control the people that know the information that he doesn't want to get out. That's my speculation right now.
That's only your speculation.
I don't have anything more than that. The oldest girl is still living in the same house with her parents. She is going to be 32 years old in January.
So what?
And she stays in the same bedroom with her 11-year-old sister. Well, I'm not implying that it's Jana's baby.
Okay, guys, did y'all catch that? Because she was talking about Jana being in the living room with Michelle and the baby. Automatically, somebody goes into it's Jana's baby. See, that's how things get started. That is how things get started. You have to be so careful when you're online and saying things. That's just absolutely ridiculous to me. 100% ridiculous to me. It really, really is. So I just hope I hope nobody, carries that on and snips that out just a little bit, and just that little bit that she says. I hope nobody ever snips that out and says anything whatsoever at all. I feel like I'm Katie Joy trying to get my hair out of my face. I guess I can't knock her anymore for touching her hair, right? Because that's what I'm doing. All right. So let's continue this.
No, I'm not implying that it's Jana's baby. Please, I don't know. Like, she was physically pregnant. No, I'm not implying that it was Jana's baby. I'm just saying, why only Jana?
What's the big deal?
Like, what is it about Jana? I'm not implying that Jana's the mom at all. Do not take that from this. Well, I think you're being abused if you're a 31-year-old woman and you don't move out. You don't think you can move out. You can't travel by yourself.
Or you're just a 31-year-old woman who just doesn't want to travel by herself, doesn't want to leave the house, just wants to stay at home and is comfortable there and just is comfortable in the life that they live. It's possible. It's 100% possible. Not everything has to be negative.
She's not allowed to travel by herself. No, Janet's not on the spectrum. Not at all. She's really quiet. Like, locked up is what I've been told.
Or she's a quiet person.
Like, she used to be more outgoing, and the people that said, like, the older she got, the more withdrawn she became. That's just what multiple people have told me.
She's become more withdrawn. She's just become an adult. And the older you get, some people wisen up. And some people realize that the older you get, there's certain things you don't need to talk about. There's certain things you don't need to put out there. There's certain things that just need to stay with inside yourself. It happens. It doesn't mean anything. In my opinion, it doesn't mean anything whatsoever at all. So goodness gracious, lady, let up a little.
And Jim Bob, like, literally is very controlling of her. And like, even if she travels, like when she went to go visit Ginger, 2 of her brothers had to go with her because she's not allowed to travel by herself.
Or she doesn't want to travel by herself, like I said, because I wouldn't want to travel by myself, especially, I've never traveled before, but I wouldn't want to travel by myself. No, ma'am. No.
She used to be very, like, rambunctious and, like, very... This was going on before their family was in the spotlight. So I don't think you can blame this on the spotlight. Jim Bob was already really controlling before they got on a spotlight.
And you know this for a fact, or is it just because of what they're in? IBLP? So, you kind of got to put your opinion and let people know that it's just your opinion whenever you're talking about certain things, because people will take it as fact if you don't.
I think it's more than she's depressed. She's being controlled. And they're controlling her. I don't know why.
It's sad that she has to go into this kind of detail and saying she's, it's more than being depressed and, she's being controlled and all that. It's so sad that she has to go into that. It really is. Just let the woman be. Just let her be. Let her live at home. Let her live her best life. Goodness gracious.
I mean, she is probably depressed, but it's not depression for why she stays there. Like,
who made you a psychiatrist? Who did that? When did that happen? Now, I know you call yourself a lot of things, but when did you see her to where you can diagnose her? Because I don't think you ever did. I don't think you ever have. So I could be wrong, but I don't think you have a right to diagnose her with depression. Nope. Or say it's not depression. Nope. I don't think you have that right whatsoever at all, woman. All right, let's go.
That's not it. I feel like people, like, it's like you can't apply the logic of the real world to these people because they don't live in the real world.
Katie Joy, you live in your own world, woman. You live in a world where nobody understands it. Nobody gets it. I hate to be the one to inform you of that, but you do.
Live in a world that they're not allowed to be depressed and have like depressed thoughts. She's really heavily controlled. That's all I can say. Like, that's what everyone says.
Everyone, as in who? Your sources? If y'all could see the picture right now, she's kind of got her hand up and she's kind of, like got her finger in her mouth. Yeah, I wish y'all could see the little clips of her that I have. I'm going to put this palm out here so I'll leave it alone. All righty.
I don't think she's gay, you guys. Literally nobody I've talked to thinks that. That's not it.
Really? You had to bring that up? What does her sexuality have to do with anything? Just wondering, what does it have to do with absolutely anything? It's Katie Joy, though. You just got to learn to laugh and go on with it.
And Laura is on their payroll. So yes, they're good friends, but she's also like on the Duggar payroll.
So guys, I don't know who Laura is. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I don't know how to do mods. I don't know how to do that. Somebody will have to tell me how to do mods. Political Woodstock, I don't hate anybody. I don't know why I need to find another lane. I don't hate anybody. I really don't. I'm just on here talking. I will figure mods out. Until then, hopefully everybody can. How do I make you a mod, Chronic Space? See, I thought at one point KJ said something about Jana being gay. I thought, all my opinions, only my opinions. But hello, Candu. I thought that she actually said something about that. So, hit their name. Okay, it gives me block user and it gives me timeout. No! I'm trying to make you a mod, Chronic Space, and I don't know how. Hold on. Nope, that one's not it. It says put user in timeout and block user. It's not giving me an option to mod you. It'll let me show. It'll let me put 1 star in. Chronic, if you know how for me to make you a mod, I'll mod you real fast. Hey, sweet Melissa. Let's see. How do I make you a mod? Is it in my settings? I don't know how to make you a mod. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Someone help. Janet's lost. It doesn't give me a thing that says wrench at all. I got edit, comment, banners, brand, private chat, settings. Hey, Nikki. Nikki, how do I make somebody a mod? I don't know how to do that. It'll let me put somebody in timeout. Thank you, Jazzy. I'm just trying to have fun. Shallow, do you know how to make people a mod? Because I don't. I have a having issues thing down here at the bottom, but I'm afraid if I click it, I'll lose all of y'all. Uncle Woodstock. I figured that out. Oh, it's okay, Nikki. I'm trying to share my thing or my screen, and I don't even know how to share my screen. This is my first time, so we're just trying it out. I don't know how to make somebody a mod. I have to YouTube that. So hopefully by my next one, I'll YouTube that. Yeah, I have YouTube Studio. I think I'll have to go into another thing. Do I have to go into YouTube Studio to make somebody a mod? Let's see. Let's see. It says I'm live. It says I'm good. I don't see where it says from open YouTube Studio. Select settings, community. Okay, YouTube Studio. And then I can do my video. Oh wait, don't go away because I'm trying to. Okay, let's star you so I can go over here and read this. From YouTube Studio, click the settings button, community from the automated filters tab. Okay, so guys, I was born blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm not lying. Okay, so if I'm in my studio, which is right up here, let's see here. I can click on my live, customization, click on settings. Where's it at? Community. Oh, I see my hidden. Okay, so hold on. Watch me add the wrong one. It says that you're not found. I don't know why it says that you're not found. Oh, crud-a-da-da. Yeah, I'm trying to add a moderator. It says I've got to paste the channel URL. So let's go over here. Let's see something. Oh, no, that's not you. Oh my goodness, there's just. Okay, Chronic, it says I have to add your. CRONIC space. I tried that. Something. Why is it doing that? Let's see something. Can I go down over here? Can I go down over here? Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to bore y'all. I wonder if this will work. Let's go to the right one, Janet. It says that there's, Nikki, I can't even mod you. I found where it says create moderator, but I can't even mod. I'm doing one where it's KJ live, but I'm trying to do moderators and I'm not doing a very good job of it. I think I hid the person that was causing problems. So let's continue with this and then I'll try to figure out moderators because I don't want to bore y'all. Yeah, it's raining outside too. So I can't be with my horses. So figured why not do this. So let's just continue with KJ's little live and then I will try to figure out what I can do. Alrighty. So let's try this. Let's continue with KJ. She doesn't like being called KJ.
All I can say is that there's a lot of Janas out there that are being controlled by their dads. And there's a lot of children that are being abused in this world. And there's a lot of people that have stories. And
KJ wants people that have stories of being in any kind of cult to contact her.
I just think I think we need to get to a point with the Duggars where we stop talking about them like they're cute celebrities.
Well, Katie Joy, that means you have to quit talking about the Duggars in a certain way as well. We need to be positive.
Okay. Before the trial, I was trying to explain to you guys why it's very difficult for me to talk about them like gossip.
You do gossip about them. What do you think you're doing? I mean, come on now.
The gossip of who's mad at, or like who's friends with who, and is someone courting, like none of that is relevant.
Have you seen your Instagram page, Katie Joy? Oh my goodness gracious, guys. If y'all don't have Instagram, y'all just don't even understand.
Because that's a distraction. Because if you knew the truth, you wouldn't care about any of that. If you knew the truth of the amount of control and neglect and abuse that's happening, does any of that matter?
Well, of course it matters.
She went to Texas for a football game with all of her brothers.
Guys, I can't see the chat. I'm having to do this a hard way. So I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring anybody. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. I just can't see the chat. I'm having to go into a different screen altogether. So
she does not get to travel alone. Yeah, nobody thinks she's gay.
Well, good thing to point that out.
I understand what she's going through is very controlled by my stepfather, she says. I spoke to Derek 2 days ago, but mostly we just talked about the election.
So Derek wouldn't give you any juicy little things that you could put out there on your YouTube channel. Derek was like, no ma'am, we're going to talk about one thing and one thing alone.
That was it. We talked about, like,
unfortunately,
I asked him, like,
for you,
why he thought Jim Bob was running, and he was just talking about, like, Jim Bob's qualifications or lack thereof, and just his history of lying and why that's not a good. He was very, to be frank, you guys, Derek was extremely intelligent. Like,
she gave somebody a compliment. Oh my goodness. Yay, I get to clap for Katie Joy. She gave somebody a compliment. Yay. Good job, Katie Joy.
When I was talking to him, he was very, like, articulate about, like, these are the reasons, and he had, like, all of these, like, it was very legalese. Like, you can tell he's gone to law school. Because I spoke to him a couple years ago, and it was before he graduated from law school. And even between the last time I talked to him and, like, a couple days ago, his education and, like, the way that he speaks is so different.
So she's kind of putting it out there that she gets to talk to Derek. So, you know, we don't get to talk to Derek, but she gets to talk to Derek. So she's going to put that out there. Yep, she is.
It was very like pragmatic. There wasn't like, we weren't talking about tea or anything like that. It was mostly like, okay, what do you mean about this? And what do you think about that? And like really,
yes,
like
I'm watching
his
Katie
goal
Joy.
was like, okay, he was giving me statistics and numbers and the facts on the number of percents of people that would actually have to vote and what fraction of that could actually get him in. And then he was talking about runoff elections and who would be a better candidate and what the platforms are. And, you know, that's sort of like what we were talking about.
Being professional. That's what that's called.
Doctorate now. So that's literally like what we were talking about. It wasn't like, there wasn't really tea.
Yep, he was keeping it professional.
I don't feel like I'm overstepping, and I'm not obsessed with the Duggars. We're talking about a cult.
Guys, she's not obsessed with the Duggars. So everybody, y'all just understand she's not obsessed with the Duggars, no matter how many posts she makes. Hey, what am I talking about? I'm the one making posts about Katie Joy. I'm doing a live stream about Katie Joy, so what in the world am I talking about? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so let's continue. I had to check the count, just the chat, not the count. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. So you doubt Derek was even talking to her? I don't know. It's Katie Joy. 100%. It's Katie Joy. All right, let's continue.
So one of the people basically explained this to me, and okay. See? I'm not going to say who this person is. This is someone, again, that knows the Duggars. But this is how they explained how they grew up. And you guys can do this with what you will. They said,
give us some juicy details.
And this is what my life was like. I was 100% trafficked by my family, forced to work at a young age, not allowed to have a driver's license. My parents, I did not have a social security number. My dad denied my brother or sister health insurance when they needed something serious like a surgery because they were going to leave the cult. So
who believes, Katie Joy, who believes that somebody was born and they didn't get a social security number? Who believes that? Just wondered. I don't know, because whenever my kids were born, they were given a social security number. Yep, you just don't even give out. They may not have got the social security card from the parents, but still, you know, I hang on to my kids. My oldest is 18. I hang on his social security card. I'm like, no, sir, no, we don't do that. You don't get that kind of information right now. Nope. If you need something, Mama, I'll help you right now. Yeah, but my son's a little different. Y'all all know that. But still, even with my other one, if he comes to me and says, I want my social security card, I'm going to go, no, you're going to tell me what it's for. And then you are going to bring it right back to me because it's going to go right back in the safe where it needs to be. That's just the way that's going to be. And they already know that. I am not a KJ. That's one thing for sure, Deborah. I am not a KJ. I couldn't stand to be, you know, nitpicking everybody. You know, some people say that I do that to Katie Joy, but then again, you know, I'm just like, I try to find the positivity in her too. I really do. Exactly, Laura. Yep. He's going to write every single one of them kids off on taxes. I mean, you've got to have a social security card these days. You've got to. Oh my goodness. All right. I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on that. So let's continue with this.
And the only way that my father would pay for my sibling to get the surgery was if they stayed in the cult. My father did not let us go anywhere without any, I was never allowed to go anywhere without a chaperone. never had an education beyond 8th grade because my dad did not feel that as a girl I needed to have an education.
This is a source
my sole goal from the
this.
time that I was born until the time I left the house was that I was supposed to be the helpmeet for my parents.
Yeah, older kids are expected to help with the younger kids. I mean, am I wrong? My oldest helps with my youngest sometimes. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong whatsoever at all. I don't make them do everything. Nope, nope, nope. I don't make them do everything. But my oldest helps with my youngest. So, yeah, I don't see the issue there.
My dad's helpmeet until I left, and then I would be the helpmeet for my husband. But I was never ever educated to actually have a job. I was never told I could have a job. I had to do whatever my parents wanted. I had to wear whatever my parents wanted.
Does that not sound like you bringing up your kids? Honestly, she doesn't say what age it is. This person is, but does that not sound like you bringing up your own kids? You tell your kids whenever they're younger, you know, you're going to wear this, you're not going to wear that. I mean, I tell my kids there's certain things you're allowed to wear and there's certain things you're not allowed to wear. No, 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 no. So is that too outrageous? No. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to allow my 11-year-old child, because she never states an age in here, but I'm not going to allow my 11-year-old child to go out on his own. He's going to be chaperoned. So what is the point here? Maybe next time. Okay, let's look at the positivity in this. Maybe next time she needs to state an age of the person. Maybe that would help. That would help me understand. That would help me understand. So I'm not sitting here going, okay, wait, you know, a kid needs to be chaperoned. I'm sorry, a child needs to be chaperoned. Okay.
I could not leave the house without my parents' permission.
My kids can't leave without my permission.
No control. And my dad didn't allow me to do anything unless he wanted me to. And I had to beg my dad when I was 18 years old to allow me to get my driver's license.
Okay, so somebody had to wait till they were 18. I guess I don't understand. I don't understand. I say that in my videos, and I'm going to say that on this live. I just do not understand. I totally don't understand. You know, some kids just at age 16, I am sorry, they are not ready to drive. Have you been out on the road with a brand new driver? It's like, oh my goodness gracious, it puts you back in training school. It really, really does. Because they don't know how to drive half the time. Half the time they're speeding up and down the road. Half the time they miss their turns. They're doing U-turns. I mean, have you seen the cabs, or I think it's not a cab, a student driver, you know, car? Have you seen one of them? Have you actually followed behind one of them? Oh my goodness gracious. They'll have their blinker on trying to go left, and it's like, okay, are you going to get in the left lane? Are you going to get over? Now are you going to go over? No, now you're not going to get over? Okay, so when are you going to get over? So if somebody's making their child wait till they're 18, maybe the child wasn't ready to drive at the age of 16. That is always a possibility. It really is.
Yeah, so it's like modern day slavery. Exactly.
Really?
The kids are forced to work as whatever their parents. So basically what she said is, once they stopped educating me.
Now, I'm not going against anybody who was raised in this lifestyle whatsoever at all. Let me put that out there. If you were raised in this lifestyle and it was absolutely horrible on you, I am so sorry. Let me just tell you that. All I'm doing is reacting to what KJ is saying, and I'm not familiar with the lifestyle, so I'm able to put myself out there to where I can think differently from what Katie Joy is talking about. So with me being able to talk differently about what Katie Joy is talking about, I'm not trying to downgrade anybody on the way they were raised, or, you know, how strict the rules were or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do, because that's not who I am. I'm just more commenting on, you know, what she's saying, which is put into this live stream here. So I'm just kind of commenting on it, and I'm just trying to look at it a different way. I really, really am, because I don't know for sure. I don't know 100% for a fact that Katie Joy is actually talking to somebody. Now, I know people have been in my comments before saying that they were raised kind of like this, and I feel really bad for them, but they can understand certain situations. Like whenever I was talking about Anna and things like that, they can understand where Anna's coming from, and they can understand because they were raised in that type of community or religion. So I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm not trying to do any of that. And if it ever comes across that way, I do sincerely apologize. 100% I apologize. But I'm just thinking of this as the way that I can think of it, because I don't know any other way to think about it. And that's the reason why my channel is called Janet being Janet, is because I can only think a certain way. You know, I can have sympathy for others, I can have empathy for others, but you know, I can only think a certain way, and usually it's usually the opposite of what KJ thinks. I'm just being 100% honest with you. So if y'all have any kind of experiences in this and y'all can tell me, Janet, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're more than welcome to tell me I'm 100% wrong. You can tell me I'm 100%, I don't understand, I don't get it. You can tell me that, because I will accept that all day long. I will accept that I do not know what it's like to be in any kind of religion like this. I'm telling you that I just don't know.
Then I had to raise my mom's kids. I had to educate my mom's kids. I had to clean. I had to, once my mom had another baby, I was in charge of taking care of the baby so that my mom could be the helpmeet to my dad. And then I had to clean the house, and I had to educate the kids, and I had to do all the discipline.
Have y'all ever wondered, honestly, when Katie Joy is saying that she had to do this, you know, or she's talking about this, have y'all ever wondered how is it that she is able to memorize everything that a source has said? She's able to memorize it, and she's able to say it word for word. And guys, like I said, I haven't been able to pay attention to the chat, so I'm so sorry. I really am. If I offended anybody, I really am. But have y'all ever wondered how she's able to memorize everything? Because I've wondered it. I'm like, how can she memorize exactly what a source has said, when they said it, how they said it? I just, I don't understand that, because I don't have that good of a memory. Don't. I have to write things down. I really do. Hi, T King. Am I missing something that I need to read? Let's go up here. So Laura's telling me they're carbon copies of each other. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing I didn't offend anybody. Okay, I'm good then. But like I said, if I did, y'all make sure y'all correct me, because y'all know that I will accept it 100%. I will accept it. Alrighty, so let's continue.
You do know that like Jana is an enforcer of discipline. Michelle has talked about her older daughters like enforcing discipline on the younger kids. So a lot of the older daughters were using rods and stuff on their younger siblings.
I have never heard that before. I have never heard that there were rods being used on the kids. I've never heard that before. But of course, I don't follow the Duggars 100%. So yeah.
And that's really normal in this world. Like the older kids then are like trained by their parents to like be the ones that like blanket train or spank the kid.
Really? The older kids are the ones that spank the kids? Really? Okay, that's catching me off guard.
And then the girls,
my kids don't do that,
are forced into marriages with people that they don't necessarily know or want to know. So the Bates are the same, yes.
So let's go after the Bates.
Except
now.
They're a little less strict than the Duggars, but they're still, yeah.
Yep, so the Bates.
You just really can't support the Bates as long as Gil Bates is on the board, you guys. You just can't. There is no way around it. Gil Bates was sued along with all the other IBLP leaders for covering up the crimes and the sexual harassment and abuse of William Gothard.
I did a video where she ended up calling the Bates, you know, racist. So yeah, that's a thing.
Gil is on the board of the IBLP, so you really cannot discount. He's a leader. He's a leader. The cult is run by
so
three men.
We know
he's one
that
of those three men.
She can talk about the Bates if she ever needs to.
If you
she's already doing
Gil and what he's doing, you're supporting the IBLP. And you shouldn't want to support the IBLP because of the abuse that's being attributed.
I don't know anything about all this that you're talking about. I have no clue about what you're talking about. Not one bit whatsoever at all.
Gil Bates actively talks about on the embassy media using a paddle and spanking, disciplining his kids, jokes about it, jokes about Joseph Duggar being blanket trained.
I was raised on corporal punishment. I really, really was. And I turned out just fine. I'm a little loopy there, here and there, you know, but I turned out just fine.
Yeah, they all abuse their kids. That's just what they do.
That's abuse.
No one says it
Corporal
all.
punishment is abuse.
IBLP. They are definitely white. Like a lot of them are white supremacists. It's religious extremism, you guys. Like, do you want to support religious extremism that treats women like they're in the Handmaid's Tale?
So do y'all remember anything about Todd being called a white supremacist at one point? Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. Yep, that was a thing.
Is that who you want to be supporting? Do you want to support people that force their kids into slavery and force their lives? Like the women in these cults are like slaves.
So women are slaves. Okay.
Denying women in this cult the 13th Amendment, I think it is. What's the 13th Amendment? Someone actually told me this. It's a
So now she's going to bring the amendments into this.
Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime where of the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. These parents are violating their children's 13th Amendment by forcing them into a life of servitude. These men are violating the women's 13th Amendment by forcing them to be sex slaves to them, have their children, have no rights, have no say. And they're putting it all on
I'm not going to comment on all that because I don't want to get myself in a religious thing.
Eating it up like it's been spoon fed, like it's normal. It's not normal.
A lot of things but are not normal.
They're violating the 13th Amendment. I'm not here to talk about the drama or the, I don't know what the Bates think about anyone. I don't spend my time worrying about like the gossip again.
Have you seen your Instagram? How can you say you're not worried about the gossip? I mean, come on.
That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about a cult and like the problem with the cult. I don't care like what do they think of this person and what's happening with that person. Like I'll tell you if they're like Alyssa, she's teaching them the character qualities. So of course, yes, they're still indirectly involved.
I don't know who Alyssa is.
They don't go to a real college. Crown College is not a real college. Carlin went to, I think, Liberty, and that's the only one. Okay, so that's what I have for now.
Don't worry, she's not done.
I don't have anything to answer. I'm not bringing the Platts into this. The Platts are not in the IBLP. So right now.
But now she's got something else that she can focus on. If anything happens with the Duggars or the Bates, now she can go on to the Platts.
It's everyone's time and energy here on the IBLP. The Platts are not in the IBLP. So that's what I'm focused on. Is the IBLP.
That's what your focus has been, Katie Joy.
Factions, but you know, I get really overwhelmed because everyone wants me to like go after every religious cult, but I don't have wingspan when I'm spending half my day talking to survivors.
Do y'all really believe that she is spending half of her day talking to survivors? I mean, honestly, do y'all think that? I don't. BJ was raised on corporal punishment. So, you know, a lot of us were raised on corporal punishment and we turned out just fine. Yes, we did. Alrighty. I just think she didn't have anything to report on, so she just didn't go live. That's what I think. But I could be wrong, or she didn't post anything. Yeah. Okay.
And listening to their stories and getting information. You know, the plants are like, they're just like religious fundamentalists. I don't know that they're actually they don't go to any specific church. They just don't. They're just religious extremists. They're like more independent.
So there's somebody else you can
Liberty
talk about.
is actually not a really competitive school. Anyone can get into it online. Literally. I used to work in online education. All you have to
Did y'all know that? She used to work in online education.
have to get into Liberty's online program is a high school diploma. So no, their online program is not competitive. If you want to pay for it, you can go there. You might have to take some entrance exams, but you don't have to have like an ACT. You don't have to.
I'm just learning so much from Katie Joy. I really am.
Like
I'm learning so much.
Or maybe it's a nonprofit. I don't even know. But no, Liberty is not a difficult school to get into if you do it online. Not at all. No, anyone can enroll in it. I used to work for one of their competitors, and when I worked for one of their competitors,
I need some music.
Liberty's admission standards were pretty comparable to the school I worked for, and it was very easy to get into the schools.
I need music.
Read your DM. I'll check. I'm not spending a lot of time responding to DMs. The only time I have right now is dealing with like victims and survivors and that kind of stuff. But I'll check my DMs. If I do not.
But if they're going into your DMs and they are survivors and stuff and they are trying to talk to you, then you need to check your DMs. That's just that right there. To me, like my opinion, that's just common sense. If you're asking for people to contact you, you got to check your DMs.
Not respond. That's why I just have too many. I don't even have time to get to the ones I have. I have over 100, 200 messages that I haven't even looked at. Yeah, I get hundreds. My after 99 on Instagram, it just says 99 plus. So I literally have no idea. All I know is I have 99 plus unread messages. That could be thousands. I don't know.
So how are you getting in touch with all these survivors then? How is that even happening? If they're DMing you, then and you're not checking it, how are you getting in touch with these people? You say that you've been on the phone with them, so somehow or another, you've got to be able to get your phone number out to these people. So wouldn't they be in your DMs? Isn't that the way that would go? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, it's time to go. But if you just be nice to the people that are coming forward.
Yeah, everybody be nice.
Stop throwing daggers at them.
Who's throwing daggers at people coming forward? Who's doing that? I don't know who would be doing that. People are coming forward to Katie Joy, obviously, and it would be Katie Joy's own audience is the one that'd be going after them, because who watches Katie Joy besides people like me and y'all? You know, she does have quite a big audience. She really, really does.
I don't have a lot of resources at this point. If people that are survivors have resources that they can point me to, that's great. Right now, I don't have a lot of resources.
She doesn't have resources for the survivors to go to.
I just want to make this statement really quick. Some of the people that were involved in the Bill Gothard lawsuit have reached out to me.
I have no
and some of the founding members of the Recovering Grace admin group have reached out to me, and I just want to say thank you guys.
Oh, more people reaching out.
They have been so invaluable to me. They are continuing to send me information. Like 2 more of the women that were actually part of the lawsuit have reached out to me in the last couple of days, sending me information.
Why is everybody reaching out to Katie Joy? What's the point in reaching out to Katie Joy? Normally, she'll tell your story. She really will. She'll tell your story. She may add a couple of things in there or take a couple of things out. You know, my opinion alone. But you know, she'll tell your story.
It's been really hard for them to find anyone that has more of a mainstream following to cover this. It's been very segregated to like fundy, dark kind of stuff.
Like now I'm gonna say like.
they've just been very grateful that like someone with more of a mainstreamish platform has been able to take this on, but it's a lot. So I just want to say thank you to
y'all hear that? She's mainstream. She's got a mainstream platform. I didn't know that, but Katie Joy knows that.
Those of you that are from the Recovering Grace site, thank you for sending me the links. Thank you for teaching me how to be a better person.
How to be a better person. Oh my gosh. You have people teaching you how to be a better person. Okay. Let's see this better person going forward. Let's just see this better person.
I speak about people and how to be more compassionate and how to be more patient. That's extremely hard.
I'm sorry, guys. She's gonna be more compassionate. And she's gonna be more patient. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all that I spend so much time laughing at Katie Joy, I'm telling y'all, I spend so much time laughing at Katie Joy. I can't help it. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Alrighty. All right, I gotta stop.
Because I see abuse and I just think everyone sucks and they have to remind me like, no, they're abused, you know. But I'm gonna keep trying. So let's just keep going.
Keep trying, Katie Joy. Keep trying. You'll learn that compassion
I feel
one
like
day.
you've been so busy doing so much. Thank you for all the hope you are also pride toward. Oh yes, I am doing fine with my mental health. That was another reason why I didn't work this morning. We were all hanging out as a family.
But I thought you were doing research. That's what you said. And you spend all your time on the phone. That's what you said. So now it's spending time with your family, which is a great thing. I love spending time with my family. Absolutely love spending time with my family. I can't have my son on camera with me because then, you know, people will say something. But yeah, I would have my youngest on camera with me if I could. Yep, I would.
Hanging out with our dogs and being silly. Thank you.
Can y'all imagine Katie Joy being silly? Can y'all? Seriously?
Guys, if you guys, again, if you're messaging me and I don't respond, I apologize. If you really have something that you want to send to me, I have an email address. I don't always respond to my emails, though. It's really hard.
Okay, so did y'all catch that? If you send her a message, she most likely won't get it because she's got, 99 plus messages and she doesn't really check her messages. So then if you need to get in touch with her, then you have to email her, but then she may not check her email. So technically, how do you get in touch with her? How are the victims getting in touch with her then? That's my question.
And just remember that the people in this cult that are still in the cult are taught to lie. So a lot of you guys wanted to know, why did Jana lie so easily? They have this thing in this cult where it's okay to lie to people outside of the cult.
Okay.
Because it's a means to the end. Because the people outside of the cult don't know and don't understand. So if you have to lie to preserve the integrity of God, that's an okay lie because you're protecting the cult.
I have no idea if that's true. I have no idea whatsoever at all if that's true.
So that's why they lie. They think it's like a means to the end. I don't have any links to post. I'm sorry. I have no links to post.
You were prepared.
Yes, Ginger has left the IBLP. She is surrounded by men that have a lot of toxic beliefs still, though.
So who is it that Ginger is surrounded by? That's the question. Who is it that Ginger is surrounded by?
Excited when people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now we're going to start a live stream that was done later in the day. So she did one in the beginning, and then she's got to do one later in the day. Joni, I was raised on corporal punishment too. Like I said, I'm okay. Oh, you're welcome, sweet Melissa. I'm glad that you're able to laugh. I enjoy laughing at her. I really, really do. I enjoy laughing at her. Okay, so let's continue with her later day live stream.
Like telling me they're going to ban my channel. That's like the best part of this job.
Did you catch that? She likes it when people like to say that they're going to ban her channel.
My absolute favorite thing. Oops, my hair is like kind of falling. My favorite part of this job is when you get people cornered into a situation where you know you're hitting a nerve in your reporting.
Where you know you're hitting a nerve when you're reporting. So when you report, you want to report. You want to make sure that you know you're hitting a nerve. Okay. And I actually put in here. I put in here a little screenshot, which y'all can't see, but the Ashley, for those that do not know, the Ashley did a interview with Emily D. Baker. It says exclusive legal analysis. Emily D. Baker answers your questions about Josh Duggar's chances of early release, the possibility of Anna Duggar being charged, and more. So they went to Emily D. Baker instead of going to Katie Joy. How mad do you think Katie Joy got? How mad do you think she was? You know, was she just ready to just go off on Twitter? Because I didn't see her going off on Twitter. But yeah, you know, they went to Ashley went to Emily D. Baker and not Katie Joy. So I guess it just happens to be that the Ashley considers Emily a better source to go to than Katie Joy. So I thought that was funny. I really did. I was like, oh, goodness gracious. Katie Joy don't like Emily Baker, and now they're reaching out to Emily Baker. Oh, my goodness graciousness. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. And I don't know how much of the article I can actually read to y'all, so I'm just not even going to really do that. But y'all can go check it out. You really, really can. That they're saying that Ashley says that they're, you know, they consider herself to be a doctorate in Duggery, but they're not certain. They're certainly not a lawyer. But Emily B. Baker is a lawyer. So, and they're saying she's a legal analysis, a commentator, and she can answer the questions that everybody has about, you know, Josh Duggar and whatnot. So y'all, if you haven't checked it out, y'all go check out the article by the Ashley. All right, let's continue with Miss Katie Joy and her antics. But I just wanted to put that out there.
When you are seeking truth on a story. So a lot of people have not a lot. I would say the majority of people
Correct
that
yourself.
have followed me know that I am really just on my goal is to find out the truth.
And the truth of what, Katie Joy? The truth of what?
And my goal is to spread the truth about a destructive
I edited words out
that
because she was using words that YouTube does not like. She was using words that we had to take out of there because YouTube would be like, no, ma'am. But she can get on Instagram and she can say these words all she wants, which I do not understand that. I don't understand that 100% at all. I don't understand that. But who am I? I'm just somebody commentating on Katie Joy.
Women into a life of slavery and servitude.
She has to put it out there that, you know, these people and these wives are in slavery and servitude. You know, she has a different definition of certain things than, you know, what I have. So I'm going to leave that alone.
And human trafficking of their children into marriages, of their wives, beating of their children, denying rights, human rights of their wives and of their kids.
So they deny human rights? Okay, I guess I'll trust your word, I guess.
And so when I started covering them, I don't even know, like 3-4 years ago, the goal always was to seek the truth and to stop the spread of religious extremism.
And Katie Joy, my goal in covering you is to point out the certain flaws, or not flaws, but antics and things you do. I want to point them out just to you so that you can see that you're not always right. I hate to tell you that. You're not always right on what you do and what you're saying. And, there's people out there that will call you out, and you've got a Reddit, that's contributed all to you. I mean, girl, you got all kinds of things going on with people telling you you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And it's actually pretty funny to watch. It really, really is. So people that come in and defend you, and all your new subscribers that you have and all that, just give them time. Give them time. If I could pull up her social blade right now, I'd pull up her social blade for you. But, people, they just got to find them.
And to stop the mainstream commercialization of domestic.
But I thought you were mainstream.
Some people don't like to think of religious extremists as domestic, but that's exactly what they are. Their goal is to terrorize you by stripping your rights.
I thought this was about their own family. How are they going to be stripping my rights? Okay, let's continue.
Take away your freedoms, and they will protect themselves with their guns if they need to.
Second Amendment.
All of these people are very, very armed. Very, very armed. I mean,
why repeat yourself over and over? You can say something one time. You really can. You can say something one time, and a lot of people will get it the first time that you say it. They really will.
They love their, and all of these people,
they love their freedom.
Protect fists. They love to threaten. They love to sue. They love to intimidate.
People like to sue you, Katie Joy. Think about it. My opinion. Think about it.
And what they really, I'm not going to lose my channel.
She is certain she's not going to lose her channel, guys. She is not going to lose her channel. She is certain on that.
I'll tell you that much. Someone just said, what's your backup plan? My backup plan is I'm not going to lose my channel. Literally, my reporting doesn't fall under what's
reporting.
It doesn't, what do you call it? The only way that you can have your channel banned on YouTube is if you don't follow their partner program, like requirements.
Or you violate TOS.
And I don't have strikes. I don't ever get in trouble. I follow every.
Don't you have a cease and desist from the sun? If y'all didn't know about that, I'll link all things Sassy's video whenever I get done. If y'all didn't know about that, yep. The sun came after Katie Joy, so she can't say that she does everything right, because she doesn't.
Everything to a T. I am so careful in my coverage. I'm always so professional when I do my coverage.
But so you scrubbed some of your actual posts off Instagram because you were using the sun's photos. So now all those photos are gone. Even though you put your little words across it, that didn't matter none.
I don't get in trouble because I don't. You're not going to.
You obviously got in trouble by the sun. You obviously did, because they told you to stop it. They told you, knock it off, woman. Leave it alone. Leave my pictures alone. Don't use them. They told you to stop it. So you got yourself in trouble.
See me bullying people. You're not going to see me calling people names. You're not going to see me on YouTube. I keep things so even.
You don't call people names, but you're mean to your subscribers sometimes. You are. You're really mean to your subscribers sometimes, and I feel for them. I do. I just don't understand how people follow you and they put up with it, because I wouldn't put up with it. You know, I came along on Katie Joy. I came along to her channel whenever it came down to her doing the Teen Mom coverage. That's when I came across Katie Joy. And now then, or not now then, I need to backtrack myself. What ended up happening was Matt Bayer came on there, and after so much of that, I was like, nope, I can see exactly who Katie Joy is, and there is no way I'm going to continue to be subscribed to her. There's no way whatsoever at all, because that's not who I am. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, not my cup of tea. Okay.
Community guidelines. No. Community guidelines are one thing, but you have partner program requirements when you're on YouTube. So
didn't she say she had a YouTube manager? Didn't she at one point say that? She had a manager at YouTube. She wasn't talking about, just being a partner in YouTube. She had an actual YouTube manager.
If you don't meet your partner program, so in order to be on YouTube and get monetized, you have to follow their guidelines as a partner. And
yeah, you have to follow guidelines. You have to follow guidelines.
If you don't follow their partner program guidelines, you can get in trouble. So that includes community guidelines, and that includes copyright, but that also there's other things like terms of use and TOS and that kind of stuff. TOS. So like that's, you have to follow all of that. Terms of service is separate from community guidelines. So there's a TOS, which are your agreements when you become a creator. Why are you
explaining the way YouTube works?
So you have to follow the terms
You're on
of
Instagram.
service of the platform. Then you have to follow the community guidelines. Then you have to follow
you just trying to point out
copyright rules.
You don't have a copyright
you're covering a story and people start seeing you and they start needing to destroy you or try to censor you, you're getting close to the truth.
Really?
This happens a lot. They either try to you.
People try to get you to stop talking. It does not mean that you are closer to the truth. I mean, let's talk about the whole Todd Chrisley thing. Let's talk about that. It doesn't mean that you're any closer to the truth. It just means that you're getting yourself in trouble is what it means.
You by destroying you, or they file a baseless lawsuit. People have filed.
Wonder who she's talking about. I wonder who has filed a baseless lawsuit. I wonder who she's talking about. I really, really do. I want to know who she's talking about.
So many baseless lawsuits against me. I don't lose my lawsuits. They generally.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? She does not lose her lawsuits. She does not lose her lawsuits.
They just get thrown out because they're always garbage.
They just get thrown out because they're always garbage. So I'm guessing that she forgot about her Toddy lawsuit. I guess that she forgot about that. They didn't throw that out. And as far as I know, with Todd Chrisley, they haven't thrown that one out either. So I'm guessing she's forgetting about that. Oh. Oh, Maddie, I am so sorry. Lisa, you got blocked by KJ after her first Toddy video because I said if I had a medically fragile child, I would be picking fights with people who have deep pockets and focus on him and his future. For those of you who do not know, who are new to me, my oldest son is autistic, and he has a bruise to the back of his brain, to his occipital lobe, and so he's actually legally blind in his right eye. So there's certain things whenever I'm talking about Katie Joy, I can relate to, and I can say no, ma'am, to, because I kind of know a little bit about, autism and things like that. So she explains how using YouTube. I don't know why she's explaining how to use YouTube. I have no idea. Not one clue whatsoever at all. I don't know what human rights they're violating. I don't know. The docket goes all the way until 2023. It's going to cost her so much money. Yep. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay. We're almost done with this and what I got posted here. So, all right, let's continue. Like I said, I can't see the chat, guys, and I'm sorry. I'll figure this StreamYard out one way or another. I'll figure it out, and we'll get it right next time. We will. We'll get it right. Hey, Phoenix. Okay, let's go.
Because people don't like the truth, and I'm not afraid of lawsuits. I'm not afraid of someone take down my channel, because
she's not afraid of lawsuits, guys. She's not afraid of people wanting to take down her channel. Y'all remember that.
Honestly, when you have the truth on your side, you can't. There's nothing that can stop that from getting out.
That Katie Joy is everything the truth? Is it all the truth? I'm just asking. It's just a question.
The irony here is that the people that are saying, like, we're going to take down your channel or whatever like that, these are the same people that also are huge First Amendment rights advocates. They're the same ones that say, like, we need...
Katie Joy, there's only been a couple of people that I know that have said they, are going to take down your channel, and they actually have lawsuits. One, I think they have a lawsuit against you, or they're trying to file one. I don't know. And then, of course, like I said, there's the Todd Chrisley thing going on.
To fight cancel culture. So they'll be like, well, we need to fight cancel culture. But then they want to deny other people's rights. See,
you have a right to your platform. You have a right to your platform, and I'm never going to say you don't have a right to your platform. That's just not something I'm going to do.
When it came to politics, I would say don't vote for Jim Bob Duggar. When I say, like, did I think the Duggars should have been on TV? No, I didn't.
If the Duggars were not on TV, Katie Joy, would you have the stories that you have now? Would you have the content that you have now? No, you would not have that kind of content whatsoever at all. So you got to be thankful that the Duggars are on TV.
Have I ever tried to get their platforms off of any of these? Like, have I ever tried to get any of their...
Have you ever tried to cancel them?
Pages down, or their Facebook or their Instagrams? No.
No, because
when I do my coverage, it's not about trying to bully anyone. It's trying to spread the truth. And listen, I'm not the only one that's done this. This is the weird thing, is, like, there's a lot of people that have covered this group.
Yep. There are other channels. There are other channels that people can watch besides Katie Joy. There really, really are. There are other channels that people can watch. If they so choose, they can go and watch other channels. They don't have to watch Katie Joy. Why they choose to watch Katie Joy is that's just their choice. That's their choice. And they're more than welcome to make their own choice of watching Katie Joy. 100%. And I'm not going to say anything to it. People can watch Katie Joy and then come watch my coverage. Listen to me. I've been watching too much Katie Joy. But people can come and watch my opinion, and then they can go back over to Katie Joy. I don't care. I'm not one of those people. Nope. I'm just like, watch who you want to watch. I don't care. Whoever you want to watch is whoever you want to watch. Okay.
And I'm not the only one. But
you're not.
I have a platform that's different, because I'm not like a tabloid, because I'm allowing the space for a victim.
So she's not like a tabloid. But didn't she read from the tabloids? Didn't she? I think she did. I think she did during the trial coverage. Yep, I think she did.
Come into the community and share their story, or I'm allowing the victims to talk to me and let me know their experiences. You're not going to get that.
How are they getting a hold of you, Katie Joy? I don't understand this. How are they getting a hold of you? You say you don't check your DMs, you don't check your emails. Then how are these people getting a hold of you? This is beyond me.
Same feel when you're like reading an article about the sun.
And you gotta bring up the tabloids.
I always think of it this way.
How?
When you're reading, like, say, like In Touch or Us Weekly or People, and they use like a source.
She used source. She used her fingers for source. In my professional
experience, especially with
her professional experience, guys.
Like People Magazine and Us Weekly, just with the reality stars that I know for a fact that a lot of them use the sources are actually the people.
So the sources are actually the people. Okay. Okay, Katie Joy. Okay.
In the stories that don't want to go on the record. I can think factually behind the scenes of like a story I covered years ago that involved some people on Teen Mom.
Yep, you covered that.
And
you got the tapes of Amber Portwood. You were lucky to get those tapes. You were so absolutely lucky to get those tapes. Then you had Matt Byer on your channel. And oh my goodness gracious, were you lucky for that? Yes, you were 100% absolutely lucky for that. You hit the jackpot whenever it come to that. So many people know that whenever it come down to the Amber Portwood thing, oh my goodness, how she got those tapes, I don't know. How she came across those, I don't know. But her channel grew. It really, really did. She thinks she's TMZ. She got upset because TMZ, did one of her breaking stories. And everybody told me that TMZ actually broke the story, and then Katie Joy is the one that tried to take credit for TMZ breaking the story. So I would never go to her for help either, Brianna. But her saying that, the sources are the ones that are actually, the actual people that are in the news article itself, well, it's kind of like, duh. Alrighty.
I actually saw Us Weekly reach out to one of the people and say, like, do you have a quote on this? And then I literally watched Us Weekly take the quote.
You reach out to people for quotes, Katie Joy.
Use it out of context to make a completely different story out of the quote. And the quote that they used had absolutely nothing to do with the story that they created.
So we're supposed to believe that every story that you're told is not taken out of context whatsoever at all, and nothing is misplaced in there whatsoever at all. We're supposed to believe that.
It's little things like that they do, and people, I've seen people do it too. I've also noticed that, like E-News doesn't even know which sister is which when they're doing the stories. Like, they're like, Jana got arrested, and they have a picture of Jill on there. It's like, really?
Yep, that's the one you got to talk about. You got to talk about Jana getting arrested.
Really?
Which in actuality, she didn't get arrested, right? Am I correct in that? She didn't get arrested. So, yep, bad referral, Katie Joy. Yep, bad one.
I know the sisters. Come on. Anyways, like, that's a basic thing.
That's a basic thing of getting the sisters correct. Out of all of the kids, they need to get which sister is which sister whenever it comes to the Duggars. That's what they need to make sure that they get correct, and they need to make sure they do that.
I'm just going to tell you guys, if you're on Reddit, the Sun.
Reddit, listen up. Listen up. Katie Joy has something to tell you.
Sun magazine is going to try to take your memes down. I'm not.
The Sun is going to come after their memes.
Not kidding.
She's not kidding you. Not kidding you.
Pictures that they took at trial, they might send you a copyright infringement.
Yeah, because they didn't send a copyright infringement to you. They did a cease and desist. They told you to stop it. Just stop it, Katie Joy. Stop it. Stop using my stuff.
Like, they're crazy right now. I don't know what it is. Someone created a meme of Derek and Jill, like, and the explosion behind them.
Yeah, y'all can't see that right now, but yeah, I have that one.
And they're like, you need to remove this. And I'm like, that's a meme that was created on Reddit. I'm going to talk to Reddit about that.
Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even find the word to say to describe how she is right now, but she's kind of feisty whenever it comes to it, because the Sun went after her and said, no ma'am, Katie Joy. The Sun went after her, but the Sun hasn't come after Reddit yet. Maybe is that what she's trying to say? That, the Sun needs to be going after Reddit?
So apparently, like, you can't even use an image that and then transform it into something else. Anyways,
they don't want you using their images. You use their images and then you just went ahead and you were even on a live stream at one point and you pulled up and you said you can go to the sun for these. So you were using their images. That's what was happening, Katie Joy. You were using them on your Facebook, or not your Facebook, your Instagram. I guess since you said your Instagram and your Facebook are linked, that's what you've said. So I guess with them being linked, then they were used on your Instagram and your Facebook. Okay.
No, I'm not afraid of my channel going down. Okay, I'm going to turn back on comments.
Yep, she's always turning comments off, and she's not afraid of her channel going
So
anywhere, guys.
I'm just going to see if some of these people are going to come into my chat right now and see if they can. I'm going to see, because they said they were going to flood my chat with negative comments. So I want them to do that right now. Please flood my comments with negative chat, like negative comments, please.
She wants it to be negative comments in her Instagram live. That's what she wants. And guys, let me explain to you what I put here. This is I did an Instagram post of without a crystal ball. She has Jim Bob. Get that. Yep, them are called words. They don't come out sometimes, and when they don't come out, they just yep. Okay, Jim Bob. She has one where Jim Bob is standing next to Jana, and a side by side where Jim Bob is standing next to Michelle, and she actually put on there, Jim Bob is a creep. She said, one is his wife and the other is his daughter. Jana is not allowed to travel anywhere without JB or a chaperone. Okay, I've already gone over that. She is not allowed to move out, which I don't know that as a fact. I really, really don't. Maybe she just doesn't want to move out. JB has an allegedly weird fixation with her. Why would she even put that out there? KJ, why would you even put that out there for people to even want to assume? That's not okay. It's not right. You just don't do it. There's certain things you just don't do. Just don't put it out there. These are what is being whispered in circles. Yep. So that's what's being whispered in circles. Yep. Okay. So, hi Laura. Well, that is my whole edited thing that I did with on her Instagram live. And next time, like I said, I will how UK immigration. I will try to get this figured out a little better to where y'all can actually see what she's saying, because it has a little picture for me to where I can, do a picture in picture and I can't figure it out. But yeah, I loathe her husband Todd, but I actually pity him the more I hear from her. Oh, Tammy, I've actually talked to Todd, or I guess it was Todd. I think it was Todd. Hi, Kimberly. Somebody was chatting to me in one of my videos, and I think it was Todd, but I don't know that it was Todd. Y'all are so sweet saying hi to each other. KJ is doing a huge disservice to V. I pray she doesn't put in his hands. He'll never work or live on his own. There's so much advancement in helping people with disabilities to live a normal life. Yep. My son, they told me that my son would never, move out. My son would never do this. My son would never do, excuse me. My son would never do this. My son would never do that. And long and behold, he's going to be able to move out. Yep, he is. Yeah, I think she does a lot of coverage on the Duggars, but you know what? The Duggars is what makes her money. It really, really is. The Duggars is what really, she can do the Duggar coverage and she can get so many clicks and views. She really can. I'm actually amazed. I really am. I'm actually amazed. Luster, I don't know that she's been covering them for so long. She really has. She's been covering them for, I can't tell you how long. I haven't been covering KJ that long, but she's been, covering them, and the Duggars don't seem to care. In my opinion, they don't seem to care. You love your fur grandbabies. Yeah, everybody wanted me out with my horses, but it's raining, so I can't be out with my horses. So instead, we're doing this. Oh, goodness graciousness. Your husband can't stand her. My husband's just kind of like, are you talking about that woman again? My biggest supporter is my 18-year-old. He's my biggest supporter. He really, really is. I can't tell you. He'll tell me, Mom, I got one piece of curl. Yep, I have natural curly hair. He'll tell me, Mom, I don't like how you did this. Or, Mom, you need to do this. Mom, you need to do this. Mom, you need to do this. So, he's my biggest supporter. She's been covering that for 2 years. She didn't know how to say their last name. Now look at it. It's all she talks about it. Yeah, I couldn't film with my horses, UK, because it's raining outside and I know people want to see my horses. You can't explain Katie Joy. I have learned that. I have absolutely learned that. She used to call them the Duggars. I'm sorry, we're talking about Katie Joy here, guys. We really are. Yeah, I did one of my videos where she said that Jana was arrested, and then in the middle of it, she had to clear it up that, oh, nope, 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 Jana wasn't arrested. Yeah, she just got herself a ticket. I've been dealing with my own little medical issues that haven't been able to get me outside. Anyone remember Kathmandu? I don't remember that. I guess I wasn't around for that. I'm looking for my mouse. And I don't have one. It's up here. You're right, Maddie. The walls are green now. I'm just waiting for her head to spin all the way around. I was waiting for her to get upset about the Ashley. I really was. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, she's just gonna lose it. She's gonna lose her ever loving mind because they went to Emily Baker, and she, from what I can see, she didn't lose it. So good job, Katie Joy. You would think if she really had an inside source, she would have some kind of pulse on how Josh is doing. True. She claims to have a lot of inside sources. Sources. I've realized that. Hmm. But now we also got to think. You got to think of it another way too, because Katie Joy did have a source whenever it came to Tavia's lawsuit. She did have a source. So we can't say Katie Joy doesn't have sources. We can't say that because then we would be lying to ourselves because Katie Joy has sources. Lisa, you're correct. There are a lot of services out there for kids with disabilities. There are a whole lot of services out there. I'm thankful for every service that I had. I really am. If y'all have never seen my video on my son's story, y'all can go check that out. And it'll tell you a little bit about it, about, why I started covering Katie Joy and why I got so, into this whole thing with Katie Joy. It'll tell you all about that. Yeah, she didn't know Anna had her baby. Yep. Didn't she? Wait a second. Wait a second. Didn't she say she didn't really care? Didn't she say that? Am I wrong? Because I thought at one point she said, I don't care. And then whenever it came out that Anna had her baby, then she was like, oh, wait, Anna had her baby. And this is what Anna named her baby. And it's named after Ashley Madison. And, she started that whole ordeal. I'm so glad I don't have to have moderators because I messed that whole thing up. I really did mess that whole thing up. Hey, son. That's my oldest.
Need anything?
No, I'm good.
Good. I was gonna make me a couple pizzas.
Okay.
By the way, you have a glare in your nose. You know that, right?
You mean that?
Yeah.
You guys, I'm touching the side of my nose because that's my nose ring.
I know. Thanks to the light and that shiny thing, it's reflected.
Oh,
The reflection.
so James, this is my oldest son talking to me. Be careful.
Ow! I didn't realize you had something important right there.
Yeah, just be careful. Kimberly Ann. I'm looking for my mouse. Okay, let me see. Let me go up and see if I can. You were asking if Katie Joy is Katie's real name. On the court documents, it says Catherine. Yeah, her name is Catherine. That's her actual name is Catherine. Oh, yeah, my oldest son's name is Jordan.
Hey!
I'm glad you're enjoying this live. I don't have my horses with me, but hey, y'all still get to see it. It's me.
What the hell, Mom?
No, go ahead and go get your pizzas.
Really, what the hell?
Go get your pizzas. Y'all excuse his language. He likes to say that word, and I don't like him saying that word.
Hey, it's different how you
They're saying hi, Jordan.
What?
They're saying hi. You can say hi.
I'm gonna run. Yeah, Mom!
You just got to see up his nose. Yeah. You were wondering if Joy is her legal. You can't do that much. I got stuff here.
Sorry about that. I was trying to do something kind of cool, but Mom's on the couch with her feet kicked up. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm
a
on
lot
the couch with
difficult.
my feet kicked up. Okay. Go get your pizzas. Yeah, I've talked about Jordan a lot.
Hey, what do you want from me, woman? Jeez.
Everybody's saying hi, Jordan. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Jordan, with all of his special needs, people told me he wouldn't be able to do things. I taught him how to cook his own pizzas. So now it can be 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, Mama, I'm having pizzas.
Not 8 o'clock.
One morning, didn't you get up and the first thing you did, it wasn't even 8 o'clock. You fixed yourself pizza and asked me about exactly.
4 in the morning, Morris. 4 in the morning.
Yeah, okay. Well, it wasn't 8 o'clock in the morning. It was 4 in the morning.
Hey, I'm gonna cook one straight as soon as midnight hits.
So I'm glad I taught him to cook pizzas by himself because at 4 o'clock in the morning I am not cooking no pizzas.
Don't forget to tell me how to make grilled cheese too.
KJ quit a $90,000 a year job to care for me. Okay, so this is something that has been said that I don't know if it's still the truth or nothing. You had leftover cold pizza. I love leftover cold pizza. I love it. I do.
It makes two of us. I love it too.
Okay, so people have been saying to me that Katie Joy gets paid for having beef. And I don't know if that's true. At one point I was told that she does get paid. At one point that, that was one of the things. And then all of a sudden she's not getting paid for it. And then another thing was somebody actually told me in my comments that now Todd is getting paid to care for V. And so if Todd is getting paid for V, then I'm not understanding all this.
I'm already confused.
You stay confused when it comes to it.
Story of my life. I either I'm confused, mess something up, or I know what that no idea
Okay,
what I'm doing.
okay, Nikki. She says she gets paid 40 hours a week
By what?
for her son.
How?
I'll explain all that to you.
The government?
I will explain all that to you.
See, that's why I don't have to get involved with her little chat.
You want pizza now? My kids were very active in my life, guys. So when they're around, they're around.
Hey,
And
look on the bright side. I ain't exact active as I was back when I was younger.
you still have ADHD.
Yeah, but look on the bright side. You always have to kick me out of the house and tell me to go do something.
Yep.
And you wouldn't even care if I went in traffic and started playing for crying out loud.
You wonder if she's claiming that she works so the government pays Todd to be. I don't know. I don't know. I actually did a video on her where she was one time saying something about she wasn't a mom, she was a caregiver. I'm glad you love it. Right. Me and him, I'm telling you. But would you go fix your pizza?
I'm trying to tell you, but I'm laughing my head off here. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm laughing my head off.
What?
I'm gonna try to tell you, it's gonna be pretty loud, probably.
No, it'll be okay.
No, literally, I literally have to fix a new sheet of tinfoil, so you
Okay,
know how that
that's
works.
okay.
That gets pretty loud.
It's okay.
Hey, like how you laugh like a pterodactyl in the middle of the bathroom.
Need to go to the bathroom.
Well, you forgot you forgot that part where I was either laying on this couch or the other couch. We're watching a movie. I was laughing my head off so much. What is the part right here called? The kidney or something?
I don't know body part.
I don't know either. But all I know is I'm laughing so hard. I could not hardly breathe, and it almost sounded like I was a pterodactyl. Like my side literally was feeling like I was closing up, not getting enough air to it at all.
Okay, so you do therapeutic foster care, and some parents do get paid.
Ow.
Jordan is a character. Yes, yeah. Hey,
I try my best here.
When people wonder if this is how I am, yes, this is how I am all the time. He will tell you.
Like I can name my disabilities from A to B, pretty much. Or should I say A to Z? But now I'm complete order. I don't know what the heck they all start with.
That's okay.
But I can tell you all my disabilities.
Are you gonna go fix your pizza?
And you gotta make me laugh.
He'll get his pizza fixed eventually.
Maybe around 2 in the afternoon, but hey, I'll get it done eventually.
Yes, Jordan critiques. Okay, so I'm telling y'all, Jordan critiques my videos whenever I do Katie Joy videos. He will critique me. He will tell me if I'm doing right, if I'm doing wrong, if I'm not supposed to be saying something, if I said too much. He will just automatically correct me.
Hey, look at her right side. I have to help you out in certain videos.
Wives for getting food stamps and claims they are illegally using the government, but if she is using the government to pay Todd to watch V when she makes thousands of dollars. Like I said, I don't know if it's the truth or not. I don't know if she still gets paid. I don't know any of that. She hasn't said anything about that in a while, from what I know.
Hey, Mom, look on the bright side. At least she ain't crying.
Todd quit working during COVID when it ran out about 20. He started the custom-made car business, but he shut that down recently. I don't know if Todd's doing anything, is he? I mean, honestly, is he? He's not even doing Todd takes anymore. And I was kind of enjoying Todd takes. I really, really was.
What's a Todd take?
Oh, I love every minute with my kids.
Now, if I love every minute with me and my mother, when we got to my brother, I'd rather just lock myself in my room.
Well, PJ, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm so sorry about your son. I really, really am. I am so sorry.
Well, I don't have a clue what's going on, but if she says she's sorry, I'm sorry too.
I'll enjoy every second, every minute with my kids. I do.
Rock. Wait.
He disappeared. He is not in the background of our Instagrams either. It's weird. Exactly.
What, are you looking for me?
Where is Todd? I don't know. I mean, okay, at one point Todd was in T-Spiracy's, live chat, chatting away. Did he get in trouble for it? Did he? You spend the day with Jordan. I'm telling you.
Hey, give me $5, you get all the me you want.
I'm telling you. If I'm in a sad mood, he's the first one to come up to me and cheer me up. He sometimes makes me feel really buff.
Hey,
Hashtag find Todd. That's what we need to do. We need to find Todd. Is KJ going to get sued since the son issued the seat? I don't know about all that. Those are questions for Emily D. Baker. Those are 100% questions for Emily D. Baker. I do not know if she's going to get sued or whatever. I don't think so, because I think Katie Joy took everything down, because she had a lot of pictures on her Instagram, and there's not so many pictures on her Instagram anymore. He got banished to his shed. But I can tell you, whenever I was listening to the stream, I thought I heard Vaughn in the background, so I was like, he's close. I need to say V. I don't need to say his name. That's very controversial. Do y'all know that? It really is. Do you say his name or do you not say his name?
It depends on who you're talking about.
Would you put the dog down?
Come on, you know I have a soft spot for pups.
Are you gonna go fix pizza?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Don't put her up here, please.
I'm not gonna do that. One reason is she's gonna go all over your computer or hair, and 2, I don't know if you have anything expensive.
And 3, she's blind.
And no, that's nothing normal.
You're gonna freak her out.
That's nothing normal. She's already not done freaked out.
See, at one point Todd got on to.
Oh,
you don't have a shirt on.
Oh, then go get one then.
Sorry, guys. I don't want him on camera unless he has a shirt on. But okay, so Todd had Twitter for just a short little period of time. Todd had Twitter, and then all of a sudden Todd was gone. He didn't have Twitter anymore. He has no internet. Shit. Hey, whenever I talk, well, thank you. I'm glad you like how we talk. This is everyday life for us.
Not every day.
Majority of everyday life for us.
Bingo! Apple litter, chicken litter.
Hi, Kissy Kiss. You missed my stream where I attempted to do Katie Joy stuff. You could hear her. You just couldn't see her. I did all that work. I'll figure it out. I will. I'll figure it out. Somebody's going to feel sorry for me, and somebody's going to go, Janet, let me tell you how to work this. Another creator was wondering where Todd is. I hope he's okay.
That's better.
Yeah, then T-Spiracy had him on, and then there was nothing. Exactly. I mean, I guess whenever you say then T had him, then there was nothing. Guys, this is my son Jordan. He's 18, so YouTube don't shut me down. He's an adult.
Examine adult with a little child,
Mentality.
Yeah. Whatever that word means. See, I might be an adult. There are still things that I still don't understand what people say. Like, what the heck is mentality mean?
Mentality.
Yeah, right there. I can't even say the word. But I have no idea what it means.
I'll explain it to you later.
Or do I even want to know what it means?
It's not bad.
Oh.
It's not bad whatsoever at all. A lot of people would rather act like a child than. Okay, think of your daddy. He's more of a child.
Yeah, he really worked.
Why does anyone choose to go live? Why does someone use StreamYard? I don't have that, so I'm going to do the live via YouTube. Well, the reason why, from what I understand, Nikki, if you go live through YouTube, people can trace your locale. And if you do it through another like OBS or StreamYards or something like that, then people aren't, they're not able to trace as easily. And yes, Diane, he's carbon copy of me.
Almost right to the bone, except for she hates water. I used to love water. Now I hate water. So technically it's a mixed match.
And put him in the corner for talking to T-Spirit. Hey, I did a conspiracy theory on that. I did.
Hey, about me or?
I did, Timmy. No, about Todd.
About they put me in the corner and ain't gonna get me to shut up.
Oh, he's got, you can't tell, but mine's, I got red hair whenever I'm in the sun, and his hair is red too, so we're, yeah.
It's a reddish brown, kind of reddish brown.
The UK immigration, they subscribed because of you.
What the?
Yeah, they did. And
that type of like a movement or something?
No, country.
Oh.
And he's watching from the UK, and he just returned from holiday in St. Vincent and the, I can't pronounce that word. Grenadines, I guess. And Lester says, Merry Christmas.
Lester?
Hi, J-Ro. She has him chained in the sacrifice shed and took his phone. He gets 3 meals. But hey.
Wait, what? Are you talking about a dog or a human?
We're talking about Todd. We can't find Todd.
Oh. That's normal, really, to be honest.
No, KJ's husband.
Wait, who?
Katie Joy's husband.
Oh, hell no. I don't get our crud.
Would you not say HE double hockey sticks? That's the only problem I have.
Wait, what does that mean? See, I don't even know what certain stuff she says. I don't even have a clue.
Sweet Melissa says hi.
Hey, your friend Melissa?
Yay, I said it right. Yay! I don't get many things right when I talk.
Hey, that's how I am, too. I don't get a lot of stuff right either.
You're going to be missing your pizza.
Yeah, who cares?
You care.
I don't really. Hey.
You're hungry the majority of the day.
Hey, but you know you can go 3 days without eating, but water on it is not going to happen.
You can go 3 days without eating?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
I know. I did it before. What you say? I regretted that internment deal. And that was all because of my teacher. She convinced me to try it, but the only thing is, I really had to get a granola bar just to be able to take my medication.
Fine Toad. How do we get that out there? Fine Toad. Thank you, J-Ro. Hey, Terry. And see, I always say HE double hockey sticks, and he doesn't say that. And so I'm like, quit saying
that. What does that mean? Come on.
Instead of saying HELL, it's HE double hockey sticks.
Okay, that's going to give me a while to remember. It's going to take me a while.
Are you going to use it?
Yeah, we'll see.
No.
Hey, it depends, okay? Give me a break.
But the answer's really no.
I don't know.
But the answer's really no.
I don't know. Like the whole pizza. I couldn't even remember how you can use the oven for crying out loud.
But you know how to use oven.
Yeah. And just like down church cheese, you gotta cook grilled cheese. I couldn't even figure out how to use those freaking bags. I think they'll always stick together. Nice.
You just ordered Dunkin'? Well, yeah, we live in the sticks.
Not really considered the stick, but
we used to live in the sticks, but we don't live in the sticks now.
I mean the swamp, Mom.
We never live in a swamp. We live in Texas.
Hey, don't get me upset with that. That was my Vision teacher's fault. She told me she used to live in a swamp.
You don't live in a swamp.
I know, but she said she used to. So don't think that out of context for me.
I'm not taking it. Well, thank you, Laura. Oh, thank you. Me and my son are funny together, and he loves it. Oh, thank you. He's totally me, Timmy Lee. You understand? Well, us gingers, we don't tan. We freckle.
Yeah, let's say last time my athlete got trying to get a tan, I was hurting for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, he gets really bad sunburns on his back.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh,
And
please, no.
his autism, he has sensory autism. So what will end up happening is he'll start feeling it like he doesn't like things touching him, and so like his beard and stuff, he'll get to where he wants that shaved off and everything. But whenever he gets sunburned really bad, he's like, Mom, can you take it off? Just take it off. Just take it off. It's like, you can't just take it off. You got to learn to wear a shirt or something.
Like,
You can't just.
It doesn't matter if I wear a shirt or not. The parts that are not covered, they're gonna figure out a way to get a sunburn. It doesn't matter. Just like the time I went kayaking, I asked your help to end up putting sunscreen on, and guess what? The day after,
I put sunscreen
no,
on.
you didn't. You told me to go do it yourself because you were actually drunk. And,
Nobody's telling on me.
so I actually went in the camper trying to get sunscreen on, and I was literally saying, how do I end up doing this? Do I take the whole bottle and dump it on my head?
You're so telling on me live.
Like what was I supposed to do? I never put on sunscreen before. You're always putting it on.
Dude, this was so many years ago.
But still today, I don't have a clue how to put on sunscreen. Even today.
Y'all, let me. If you've never experienced autism,
It can be fun or it can be bad. It's just how you put it.
they remember so much, and it comes out it just blares out. This is your first live stream you've joined, and it reminds me when I used to go over to my neighbor's house every morning and we'd drink coffee and chit chat like this. I moved and I miss her. I call her often. I'm glad you call her often.
Well,
Yeah, he busted me.
who busted you?
You did. You done said that I was drunk.
Oh.
My defense. I have a defense. I was on vacation.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is technically true, but hey, look on the
So
bright side.
if y'all are on vacation, then it doesn't count. It does not count if you're on vacation. We rarely get vacations. We have to have somebody here do house sit and horse sit.
Oh, horse crud.
We
We don't have to have someone like absolutely living here. Just,
not living here, but we have to have somebody here for the horses and the dogs.
yeah, technically true.
Technically true. Do I not have somebody here for the horses and dogs?
It depends.
It does not depend. We literally had somebody move into our house while we went away.
Who was this, Kathy?
Melissa.
Oh, God, I hate her kids.
I'm done. You hate the feeling of sand on your feet? Just the holiday feeling of the sand on my feet made me feel nervous. There were also crabs, which made me nervous.
Where were you actually vacationing to then, if there's crabs?
He said where he was vacationing to.
Where?
He lives in the UK.
Oh. I didn't realize we're in the UK, like on the peninsula. I think that's what it's called, or something.
Peninsula.
Yeah. Where?
You're gonna get me on here and try to lie, because I don't know.
Hey, I don't have a clue either. Like, there's people out there that I don't even know actually where they live.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. My cheeks hurt almost every single day from laughing and smiling. You're on vacation now?
Are you at the Bahamas?
Where are you on vacation at? I don't get to go on vacation often. See, you understand. You have cats. You need somebody to sit and just to watch your house. You let them move into your house. Pretty much what you do, because they have to. We got 3 dogs now.
We used to have 4, but God rest her soul, the one that passed.
Yeah, my dog.
Cute.
UK says he lives in the UK but went on holiday in St. Vincent. And I said it right the first time.
Good job.
Yeah, that word. We returned home on Thursday, so he just got back from vacation. I'm saying he.
He or she.
Catch me if you can. I have parrots, so I don't really go on vacation. See, with my horses, we don't really go on vacation.
To be honest, if I'm being honest, just being around horses is almost like and dogs are almost like a vacation to me.
Aww.
Because I found something interesting out. Horses are almost exactly like pups. Baby dogs.
They probably know what pups are.
Hey, just in case you don't obviously have one. Now you know.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, you live in the country too?
Which part?
She says she lives in Amarillo.
Oh, I heard about that place.
Yeah, we've been to Amarillo.
I can't remember. Like, was that the little lake we went to?
No, we've never gone to Amarillo, the lake.
Oh.
You use the pet set for your whole neighborhood. Thank you, Tammy. It's always up in a bun when I'm out with the horses, but it's raining, so I'm not out with the horses. So figured why not just let it down for today, and it's everywhere. So yeah. I was like, I'd be like KJ. I'll mess with my hair just a little bit, but my ears stick out.
You're looking bright, at least it ain't like yoink.
Well, hi, Charlotte. I'm glad that you could stop by. Your dad grew up in Amarillo and Clarendon.
Clarendon?
Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, he'll have it a rat's nest. Always have my baby hairs. Always. But you know what? That's why it stays up in a bun. Mm-hmm.
I thought it stays up in a bun because you have so long hair.
You're the designated fur babies and house sitter for your whole family.
What do you mean by fur babies?
Like, when you're like the horses are fur babies, the dogs are fur babies.
Oh,
they're babies with fur.
Oh, you mean like little pets? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you meant guinea pigs.
KJ doesn't have any hair. You're down by Myrtle Beach. When we go to the local lakes. That's what we do. We hook up to our camper and we go to the local lakes when we're on vacation.
We used to bring a jet ski and a boat, but not anymore.
No, we don't do that no more.
Because one, the jet ski's broken, and two, we need our boat fixed. And so someone that's supposed to fix it never did.
I'm perfectly fine with the boat not being fixed.
Of course you are, because you're scared to death of water.
That's perfectly fine by me. I have to pick my nose and run it through my hair. Not gonna happen. I've already done this because he said that something was shining on my nose, and it's my nose ring. So I've already done this. So I got the nose under control, and I've already had to fix. I've already had to fix my hair because it's going everywhere.
Hey, you know how my vision is, Mom.
Okay, so yeah, I can't do KJ bangs because my bangs are kind of down to here, way out there. So I can't do her bangs.
You look like a serial killer when you do that, Mom. You know what I mean.
You're living the dream, sweet Melissa.
What kind of dream are you living here?
She gets to be the pet sitter.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Kimberly.
Hey, I wouldn't mind having to come helping you for a few bucks. He
loves animals. He absolutely loves animals.
Except for the ones that try to kill me, like snakes, spiders.
I know, Kimberly. And could you imagine me trying to impersonate her? It wouldn't work. My ears are sticking out.
Not really. There's more covering them up than you're sticking out.
I think if I tried to impersonate Katie Joy, I think I would be laughing way, way too much.
Yeah, I know a kid that I knew someone that could do that. He could probably what's the word?
Impersonate.
Yeah, impersonate Katie Joy. Like, for crying out loud, he did the. How hard is it to actually impersonate that part?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I don't know whoever's seen the movie Lilo and Stitch when they're
That's an
kids.
old movie, but it's a cartoon.
And but like literally, he can like. Has anybody ever tried to impersonate Stitch, the little blue whatever alien or whatever the heck he is? This guy can nail it right down to the bone. Like that's pretty hard.
I am not chewing on my thumbs. You see that? Yeah, I couldn't chew on my thumbs. Before you do, KJ, you need a good bottle of wine. I don't need a bottle. I need a cup.
Yeah, don't give her a freaking glass and then
You
kind
have
of
a
wine.
Stitch tattoo? Awesome. See, he knows what to talk about.
Hey, I might not know what I'm saying 90% of the time, but I certainly think, and 40% of the time, I will make you laugh.
He makes me laugh all the time.
Not all the time.
I'm waiting for the other one to come in here and go, Mom! But
Knowing him, he's probably.
YouTube has a thing though. You're not supposed to have your kids on YouTube. So, him being of age, I'm perfectly fine with that.
The funny thing
A
is,
box of wine,
a box of what?
something that you're not drinking.
Oh, I thought you said wine.
No, wine.
Oh, yeah, I know what wine is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. Yeah,
Thank you, Susan.
She even told me when I hit old enough, she really wants, like back in the summer or something.
I don't know if I want you to tell this story because I have no idea where this story's going.
Oh, I can't remember. Well, we were.
If you can't remember, don't tell the story.
I remember it perfectly. So give me you probably don't, and Dad probably doesn't, because y'all both, and Max probably doesn't, because y'all all three suffer from short-term memory, but ain't.
We suffer from short-term memory.
Well, you're the worst at it. You're the worst at it.
I don't like you on my laughs because you tell on me.
Hey, get it right, hey. Hey, is it funny? Hey, I gotta ask you. Vote down in the comment thing, is it funny or not? An 18-year-old kid telling on his mother.
I couldn't fake this if I tried.
Yeah, not even close. Oh, Butthead's awake.
Don't say that.
But he is one. He's my brother, so we call each other names.
When your kids tell stories and you're like, oh no, what are they gonna say? Yep, 100%. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't want this story to be told because there's no telling what's gonna get out there.
Up here, there he is, right there.
Sorry, son.
Or you woke him up.
Yep, now my youngest is in here. So yeah, we done got him disturbed. He's not like me. He's not like me at all. He's his daddy 100%. This one is me. The other one is his daddy 100%. Looks like his daddy, acts like his daddy, all that good stuff.
You've been told, boy. You always said you were more like Mom, and I was more like Dad. But, boy, you guys got turned on.
You look just like me.
Yeah, I know. But I also sometimes act like you.
Majority of the time you act like me.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm more like you than Max is to you. You know what I mean, right?
Somewhat, yep.
See, I have autism, and I don't even know what to say 90% of the time.
At least I know what multiplication is.
Okay, now that's just starting to get really irritating. You might know notification, and you might know a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think.
Division.
Will you shut it? See, now we know. Now you know why me and him never get along. We're both brothers, but I hate him, and he kind of hates me. I more hate him from birth, pretty much.
Okay,
But I treat him with respect, but he treats me like
so
shit.
if you ever decide to go live, make sure you go ahead and tell your kids beforehand what to talk about and what not to talk about. Because they'll end up telling on you 100%. They'll end up telling everything about you.
My brother started it.
Hey, how did I start crud? You're the one that started it, you crud.
It's a brother thing, 100%. It's a brother thing.
Yeah, I think.
Don't make me tell them what
Your
you did.
200-pound mastiff is trying to sit in your lap. I want a mastiff, and my husband says no. I have this thing where I so badly want one, and I want to be able to go camping all over the states and travel when we retire. But I want to make sure that I want a big dog right in between me and my husband, so that my husband can complain the entire time. That's all I want.
Hey, are that gonna probably stop his snoring?
Hey, old thing sassy.
Just like my head over here.
I don't know how to do all this stuff in StreamYard, but we're working on it.
What, Mannix?
Don't make me tell them.
Tell them what?
They're tattletales. They're tattletales. This one's a tattletale.
Hey, give me a break. The only reason why my dad tells got butted over there. Since birth, I used to have to share a room with him. And then he grew up to be such an a-hole to me. For no reason.
Because you go to my room and then you
Okay.
got into it.
Okay, first off, I was younger, stupider, and more crazy.
You were 14!
Yes, Nikki, you need to teach me how to, so y'all don't have to actually listen to my live streams. Y'all can actually, see what I've got on there.
14 to 16.
But look on the bright side. My room, I really went back to an old room. My room is cleaner than yours is. And yours still smells like dog pee. While mine almost smells almost fresh. So thankfully, you had no reason to pull that car.
I will tell them something
Just
that will
stop.
make them probably believe that they eat.
Just stop.
Now you know why I prefer to stay in my room.
Just,
Get the butthead over there.
just stop.
I never eat.
Hey, you want me to
Lord,
stop?
thank
Get
you
him
so
to
much
go
for
away.
making me laugh so much this morning, but unfortunately the laugh stops for me because I'm heading to work. Well, thank you for joining me, Laura. I greatly appreciate it. Not so bad on my first live doing this. I'll learn StreamYards. I really will. I'll learn it. You're like pushing me.
It's like your camera is so freaking small.
The camera's in the middle of the computer.
I believe, but if I'll go like here, how can you really see me completely?
I see you just fine.
You might be, but I don't know about me. See, I think something I have no idea about.
Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here for the day. So,
Mom, can I just say one thing?
what do you want to say?
Something that probably everybody that hates my brother for.
No, you.
Go ahead for it. I don't
No.
give a crud.
No, we're gonna be nice. Alrighty, I'm gonna go and separate my two boys because that's what I need to do. But I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And y'all remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, which I hope we've made you smile today. And y'all just remember, it can make a difference. Alrighty, guys. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed my first live stream. Thank you for being here with me. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll get all the bugs worked out, and we'll do a better one next time. Thank you, sweet Melissa. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, guys. And Nikki, I'll be in touch. Bye.